Okay, here we are. The hat. Now, you know the sign of the yin and yang, right? You know the sign. In the black there is a little white, and in the white there is a little black. Uh, Today, while I was doing and looking at this sign and all this, the yin and yang, and I all of a sudden it hit me, what this whole thing means, because right now I'm living the passive mode. I'm living the yin energy, and all of me is everything. But when I was living the masculine, the mental, this is when I was writing down everything like for 5, 6 years. And I was going through the mental sphere while I was doing that. And now, since February, I'm going through the emotional, and that is the feminine. So when I was going through the mental, it means masculine, it means logic, positive, sun, young energies, active, doing, open, overt, belonging to this world, and extrovert. I was going through all of that. And I was doing, writing, making the videos, all this stuff. I was doing everything according to that. And now, when I entered the emotional realm and the astral realm and all that, because our pain body is in the astral realm, and so I had to go down to pick up the primeval part of me, which was the reptilian. And I met my reptilian self, which means I did bring up the soul's monad at the same time, which also the soul without distortion, the blueprint, the original blueprint. And the emotional, which I have entered, which is the feminine emotions, negative. And this is what I did not understand. Why am I so negative? But I have to go through all the parts. And moon, yin energies, passive, not doing, covered, concealed, hidden, and I did not understand, why am I so hidden, and why am I so introvert, why I started being so passive, and to come to the point of being so passive that I was not doing anything. I was just sitting in a chair and I was looking in front of me and doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So, in the Chinese terms, it means yin, which is shady side, which is our shadow self, and the yang is the sunny side, which is the sun, right? And so this is why we say shadow work, which is the dark side of the soul, dark part of the soul, which we're dealing with. And this is the feminine. It's hard to believe, but it's really the feminine which is so shady. And so it is amazing how this whole thing just came together, really understanding what this means. And this is like, first, I was in the sunny side, which is all this, like, everything is good, everything is beautiful, everything is perfect, all that thing. And then, like, I did the dip into my personal hell, which meant back to balance. That's what came. And then all of a sudden I was coming closer. And so basically, it's all of me is everything. All of me is an extrovert and an introvert. It is a negative and a positive, and doing and not doing, and all that, and going and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And we become this all of me, this becomes one, which means I bring it all together, which means the sunny side, the negative, and coming into balance. And the two, that is the sacred marriage, which is the twin flame. Nobody understood that. It's not another person, not at all. It's you. It's you alone. You by yourself, you become this one force, and this is who you are. All of you. It's Lira. It's I don't know, a few years ago I made a video and it said you help when you help the you when what is that? You help the most when you don't help at all. This is what it is. And basically in that video there is this uh, picture, the womb of Lira. It's from Egypt. It's the Book of Dead, which is kind of like resurrection kind of stuff. And exactly, I was one, two, three, four, eight, whatever. I was many. I fragmented myself during lifetimes, like 26,000 years. I fragmented, and then I became one again. But first, I had to purge, cleanse, etc., all the fragmented self, soul fragmentation, and then bring it all together, all of it in one. And that is the unification. That is it. And whatever the rest of the world believes is not of my concern, because this is it. This is it. We bring it all together. I become one again. And that is the complete and purest purification and unification and beautiful and all in one, and all of me is one, and that's it. I am one. And when I become one, and when I love myself and accept myself and adore myself, and no matter who and what the fuck they say, does not matter. Exactly. I believe in myself, to myself. I trust myself. I trust who I am. I trust whatever. And so I will be led by intuition, which is the most beautiful thing. Being a multidimensional being, the multidimensional is leading the physical. Da, 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 da. Exactly. And not the physical is leading the multidimensional. That does not work. No, because then you get fucked. So, multidimensional is leading the physical. And that's it. Unification. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, all of me is everything. Thank you very much. Bye.